Today, as Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry vows to make privatization plans, City Council continues its meetings questioning JEA leadership.
But they have changed their title from the Committee on the Potential Sale of JEA to the Future of JEA. Interim CEO Aaron Zahn hammered home their new motto, Be Bold. And he announced Melissa Dykes, the interim CEO he replaced, as the new Chief Operating Officer. Meanwhile, an RFP, or request for proposals, has officially been issued to find a permanent CEO. Now tonight, only on First Coast News, we are hearing from another former mayor on that ongoing saga surrounding the potential privatization of JEA.
And we're talking about UNF President John Dulaney, who will soon retire from that office. He once was a two-term Jacksonville mayor from 1995 to 2003. Our Shelby Danielson joins us live from City Hall, where that JEA meeting continues inside. And tonight, she has Dulaney's take.
That's right. Another Thursday, another day that the leadership over from this building is making the trek across the street to meet with the leadership over at that building, City Hall. We've already heard from several notable leaders in our community on JEA. Shad Khan, former Mayor Jake Godbold, even a former CSX CEO. But now we are hearing from a university president before he gets back into the government arena.
I still get called mayor a lot. I think whoever is president of a university often gets forgotten.
John Dulaney will retire next month. After taking some time to be with his family, his next step will be lobbying. So we asked the soon-to-be lobbyist if he has any plans that involve JEA.
Maybe. We'll just kind of have to see.
Dulaney is joining a local law firm and a government relations team with connections to lobbying efforts for TECO Energy.
Paul McElroy, the director there, has paid off almost half the JEA's debt. As Mayor Curry said, it's worth looking at. It's always worth looking at, but every mayor has looked at it and decided it wasn't worthwhile.
He says he's briefly discussed the matter with Mayor Curry.
He's the guy in the office right now. He gets to make the decisions. That's why we have elections.
In contrast to the adamant opposition we've heard from Shad Khan and Jake Godbold, Dulaney supports valuation efforts.
I like to look at the break point. What is it I'm leaving behind? And so I think it's worth knowing what is the JEA worth, and then decide, are you going to leave it behind and leave it in the city's hands or not?
As a former mayor, he still feels a responsibility to the city. He just may not be as vocal as others, at least not yet.
Jake's kind of the elder statesman on it, and so he's never been shy about issuing those opinions. I tend to try to do it in private and try to be supportive of a mayor unless there's something that I think is grotesquely wrong.
And as you heard Jeannie and Heather mention earlier, Mayor Curry sent out a letter this morning vowing to not make any privatization plans on JEA. Now, that was a two-page letter. It goes on to say, in part, quote, an organization unfairly spun into frenzy by politicians is leaving generations of JEA employees and customers feeling uncertain. This is why I am supportive of the recent efforts of the JEA board and senior leadership to study the organization and embark on internal reviews. I am choosing to state unequivocally that I will not submit any JEA privatization plan to the City Council. And I posted that full letter on my Facebook page. We have more details on our website, including a response to that letter from City Council President Anna Brochet. Reporting live downtown, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News, on your side.